Chris Jenkins with Charlotte Vibe. Welcome to another edition of Hanging Out, where I have my man, Mr. Ed Dickson, here today. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good, man. Tuesday, winding down. Tough game this week, but I'm glad to be in studio with my man right here.
Hey, you coming in on your off day, so I feel special. Can I say that on camera? That I feel special that you came in on your off day?
I do it for you, man. I do it for you.
So what I'm doing, man, this thing is we're just going to talk about whatever comes to mind, but it's one thing I always like to do is keep you guys to just 15 minutes because I appreciate your time. Just 1 quarter of football talk, hanging out. By the way, since this was here, I think at some point I'm going to stop talking about this, but did you see this thing?
I seen that,
Did
man.
you know that I earned that? What you think?
You earned it, man. They can't take it away from you.
Can you hold me in a 40-yard dash, you think?
Man, I don't know.
You might let me win to keep my ego going for a minute.
I'm a good guy, but I don't know. I might have to win, man. You got a football from 40-yard dash, so.
Yeah, it was hard work, man. You can just drop that, throw that down. You don't have to hold that or nothing. But when I was getting prepared for my interview today, I think you don't even notice the preparation that went into this interview today, do you?
Nah,
you don't
man.
know.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna let me know.
I'm about to let you know right now. The color of the shirt. It's not an exact match, but I did what I could, right?
I appreciate that, man. There's a lot of loyalty going through my veins with that, man.
For Oregon?
Yeah, man. Being from Southern California, that was my first big decision, as a young adult.
Yeah.
Deciding to go away from California and going up to Oregon, going to school.
That ain't that far, is it?
It's not that far, but it's further enough away from California that you didn't have friends or family there in your backyard. So
right.
That was one of the big decisions I made early on.
When was the last time you went out to Oregon?
I used to go back all the time, because I lived there, with my late ex. We got kids together and their grandparents there and other stuff around the area. I got charity work there,
Okay.
I took over the Boys and Girls Clubs there, so I still do work hands-on with them there. So I go back at least once or twice a year, but I haven't been back in a few months now.
Okay. Is there a fun moment that you could tell me about Oregon that's off the field that just comes to mind that you can tell me? Skip through all the ones you can't tell.
I can't give you all the details, but
give me a football moment then if you want.
I'll give you 2.
Okay.
I'll give you off the field and everything like that. So to give them a little history about it, I actually went to Oregon with a couple guys that played here in Charlotte. Jonathan Stewart,
okay.
Kenyon Barner,
yeah.
Brandon Williams.
I miss Brandon, man. Swole bones.
That's my guy, man. He's still one of my closest friends. He in Indy now and balling, but we miss him. But early on, this is non-football. Early on, I was a knucklehead coming from high school and met a guy like Stu.
Yeah.
Jonathan Stewart. To kid you not about Stu, he was quiet, church going guy, quiet, played the piano, didn't talk at all, didn't do anything.
Right.
And the first moment I seen him, he's about to go study. I literally told him, man, forget these books, man. Let's go party. And still to this day, he was like, man, you remember the first time you met me? You talk about forget these books, let's go party. So, man, I always been free spirited and always happy and up living like that. Just one moment.
But can I back you up and say that you knew that y'all was gonna be pros, so you knew that could help balance it out, right? You knew the potential y'all had, right?
I had no idea we were gonna be pros. I had no idea. I was just a young kid living the dream, happy to be in college, thankful for everything I had at that moment, and just willing to just live in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the off the field.
I had a lot of on the field moments, man. I was very blessed. Oregon took care of me, that community, that university, they took care of me.
Oregon's an expensive school.
It was out of state too, so it was.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to get a scholarship, full ride scholarship. Shout out to I don't remember the exact donor that donated my scholarship, but shout out to them, Mike Bellotti and all the coaches that I had there.
Yeah. And I only say that because my son is now looking at college, and I was just like, we went to a visitation. I saw the money. Then I just looked up a few schools. Oregon was one of the ones I looked up, and I said, Jesus.
I'm planning that right now. I got 2 young ones right now. I want more kids, but I got a 529 plan where I'm sticking money in right now for their college fund. If they get a scholarship, I tell them, that
this new car, house,
whatever you earned it. you know. But that moment, I don't want to miss your question. That moment, football moment, I would say 2007, you know, was a really special year for the Ducks in my career there. We were highly ranked, you know, on our way to a national championship, and we lost our quarterback, you know, Dennis Dickson, into an ACL. But football moment there, just the team camaraderie and everybody coming together to be on the big stage like that. I think that the special moment was, you know, that moment when we knew we were good enough to win it all. Was probably the Arizona State game when we put it on them pretty bad.
Yeah.
And we always balling, so to say. You know, Stu had a few touchdowns. I had a few catches, and we just knew, you know, the next week after that we lost our quarterback. But
yeah,
it was pretty special for us.
All right. Well, sticking to football, man, we're gonna fast forward to current times, and your fellow teammate Greg Olsen went out last week.
Yeah.
That moment that he goes out, what goes through Ed Dickson's mind? A blur?
Well, without getting sad or down a little bit, you never want to see that happen to a brother, a teammate, somebody that I came in this organization and have accepted me with open arms, showed me some ins and outs, and showed me a few things. So it was kind of sad for me at that moment, but you know, these are the moments I've been waiting for. You know,
The challenge.
I train, I practice, I learn the playbook like I'm number one, but not being in that position to be number one.
Right.
You know, it's a mentality in our locker room and definitely in our tight end meeting room that, you know, be prepared in case that moment comes. You know, you never know. You're one snap away, one play away from being the guy. And I give a lot of credit to that, to myself and to Greg and to Coach Pete Hayner for getting guys prepared like that. You know, a lot of guys don't think that moment's going to come, but injuries happen in this league. And you know, even though I was like sad in the moment, I'm relishing the opportunity to showcase what I know I can produce and play like.
And not only did you play, but snap count said you played 100% of the snaps on offense last week. what was that like?
Welcome to the NFL. I've been there before, man. A lot of people that follow my career, you know, I have my ups and downs in my career, but I've always been a consistent player where I've never been a me guy in this league. And when you have, and I don't like tooting my own horn, but when you have guys like that on your team, you can win championships because there's only one ball that goes around.
Right.
One ball that goes around, and we all can't get the ball at once. So if I'm not catching a pass, I'm gonna either be blocking for somebody, springing somebody for a touchdown, or looking to help my other teammates, you know, be productive.
Right.
You know, we got a lot of playmakers on the offense, you know, and granted we didn't play good this last game, you know, versus the Saints. We're gonna be very good. You know, we got number one behind quarterback. Got McCaffrey's doing his thing. Stu, you know, we just lost Kelvin, but we got a lot of young playmakers. Curtis.
Yeah.
You know, Devin Funches. We got a lot of people that can step up and make plays. We're not remotely worried about this team. You know, we just got to get going and find our identity.
So what was that move like after the loss last week? I have my thoughts, but you are a player that has a person we can hear from the horse's mouth, so to say.
Yeah, we work hard to put that game plan together. For it to look like that, we were sad about it. We were not happy about it.
Yeah.
You know, but you only get 24 hours to be sad about it because next week's coming.
You gotta prep.
Next week's coming like that. You know, we went in, we watched the film. We did a lot of things very well. We moved the ball very well, but we got to punch it in. You know, that first quarter to the half, we scored 6 points. You can't win that many games in this league by scoring 6 points.
I heard some people say, like, we love Graham, but we don't want to see him out there get field goals like that.
I'm with you. You know, we need touchdowns.
Yeah.
We need touchdowns, and we need to find a way to punch it in because we moved the ball very well. But we got to punch it in at those times.
You know, I haven't been doing this that long, and whenever there's a loss, you never expect to lose. So let me backtrack. You never expect to lose, but sometimes it just catches you, and you're like, man, I got to go into the locker room and think of something to ask.
Yeah.
That's not going to be disrespectful to you guys, but it's going to be some kind of journalistic information. But something along the same lines, I tell you. You know, I couldn't say always, up until recently, your teammate, Greg Olsen,
Yeah.
I was always afraid to talk to that dude.
Why?
Like he just, I don't know if it was just like his look once he take off his helmet, you know, this hair little,
Yeah.
you know, you got the little scruffy something, but I was like, man, he just seemed like he's that guy that would just tear you. But you know, he's known for being nice.
Yeah.
He is nice, but for the
Yeah.
longest, I was like, man, he just looks scary to me.
I'll tell you one thing about Greg, knowing him for the last 4 years, even before that, you know, I knew him, you know, not as close as I do now.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep it real. He's gonna keep it real, and if you respect him, he's gonna respect you.
Right.
You know, so I wouldn't say, you know, be scared of him, but don't come to him with any BS because he's not gonna take it. I tell you that much. He's a lot meaner than I am.
Yeah.
I would say that. I would say
Okay.
that. I seen him pissed off a couple of times, and then you know he's a smart guy.
Smart guy.
He's a smart guy.
All right. Well, I know you don't play football 24/7. The days are off day, so we're gonna get to know what's some of the things that you like to do when you're not on that gridiron, man.
Whew. My first priority when I'm not working or tied up at work is my two little kids.
I felt it coming. The two little people.
My two little kids.
Boy and a girl, right?
My son's 7. His name is Trey Dickson, and my daughter's 4, Jada Dickson.
Okay.
They're my pride and joy, man. Other than, you know, my newfound happiness with my girl.
Right.
You know, I've been through a lot, but when you find somebody that's perfect for you, you know, you hold on to it, and you know, I'm happy with what I have right now, and happy for our growth. But my kids and the way we gel together as a unit now, and it's unbelievable.
Give me some recent tales of them little people that comes to mind.
Oh my God! Like, I just had my son's birthday. Just little things that we did. You know, we went to Charleston in the off season.
Okay.
And when you have little kids like that, that's all you want them to do is to grow up with a free spirit and happy and willing to learn and trying to shelter them. You know, you can't shelter them from the world, but you try as much as you can. You know, and
now, did you find yourself becoming more sensitive once you had kids?
when I had my daughter, man, I was like, oh my God. I was like, you know, I gotta do everything in my power to try to protect her. But my weekly schedule, to lay it out for you with how I kind of got everything scheduled. So we play on a Sunday. A home game. I try to get the kids to come to the game. Yeah, come to the game, and it's all about that moment, because these are the memories they go into cherish for the rest of their life. You know, the pregame with them on the field and everything like that. You know, I got a picture that I want to get blown up with my little girl running to me.
Yeah.
And just getting a kiss before that. That's enough fuel right there I can play the whole game. You know?
That's some special moments for you guys, the kids before a game. I see a lot of guys doing that.
Those moments right there, I cherish. I'm going to cherish for my whole career, and hopefully they understand, you know, when they get older. But to lay it out in few seconds is, you know, Monday is, I pick the, you know, take them to school to Monday. My son goes to school at 7:30 in the morning. My daughter about 8:30. He goes to Dilworth Elementary, and then I pick them up from school after I go into work. So as soon as I get done with review from the game, I pick him up at 2:30, and we go straight to Kumon. Kumon's it's at Silvet Learning Center.
Look like you have fun going there.
Oh my God. I think the best thing about Kumon is to see their growth and see my son went from reading a little bit to reading almost at like a 4th grade level.
Oh, okay.
And he's in 1st grade right now.
That's nice.
You know, so that's my Monday. My Tuesday, now I try to be in the community as much as I can. You know,
come to places like this.
During the holidays, it's going to be definitely, I love doing those things, you know, visiting hospitals and, you know, going to shop for kids or reading to kids and stuff like that. But other than that, it's to my kids. Once I pick them up from school, it's dead on from Monday, Tuesday, and then on through the rest of the week.
Give me 2 or 3 things that Ed Dickson does as an adult pastime having fun.
Whew.
Golf? What you do?
I've never been golfing. I want to learn.
Never been golfing?
I've never been golfing. I've never even been to a driving range like that. I've hit a couple of balls before, and my form's okay. okay. But I've never been golfing. That's crazy because I'm highly competitive, and my girl will tell you I'm highly competitive in a lot of things that I do. That's probably why I didn't go golfing, because I don't want to.
You don't want to lose.
I don't want to suck at it, but
I
bowl.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at pool.
All right.
I'm all right. Darts.
So you ain't got no favorite thing. You
No.
just kind of low. You're boring. It sounds like you're boring.
I'm a homebody.
You like going to concerts?
Oh,
Come on, man. How am I gonna tell what you like to do?
but it's during the season. There's not very many concerts, that's during the season.
Yeah.
In the off season, I'm gone. I usually go see my family here in Charlotte. I'm a huge country music fan. A huge country
Are
music
you?
fan. Yeah, I don't know.
Really big?
Think about it. So I'm a African American male, straight out of Compton, so to
Right.
say. Been through it all, but I got a soft heart for country music.
It's all hard. Just
Man.
hit you right there.
It started with Roscoe Flat, and then guys like my closest friend now is Kane Brown,
Okay.
late artist now. He's pretty good. I enjoy good music. You think about summertime, you think about barbecues and stuff like that. You can't always listen to rap and all that.
You gotta chill out sometimes.
You gotta throw some R&B in there. You gotta throw some country music in there, and you gotta have that soft mellow tone that you can just sit back with your flip flops on the lake and just have a good time.
Just have a good time.
Yeah.
All right. Can I test your country music abilities?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
You tell me who this is right here. Oh, he gonna fail it.
No,
You
let's
gonna
see.
fail. Come on, man. Other than me, but you should know who's in the picture with me.
I don't want to say the wrong
He
name.
blowing it up and everything. He's popular right now too, man. He was just in town.
Dustin Lynch.
Yeah. You ain't sound too positive on that though.
I couldn't tell with the hat on.
Yeah. I had to show that with you, man, because you was a country music.
That's my
All
guy.
my friends didn't care, didn't know who it was.
Where's
but
my phone? Do you think it's a game? Let me go to my Spotify.
Your Spotify, go show me all the country.
My Spotify, and you go to my list of music. What has the most? Oh, it won't show unless what's the name?
Uh-oh. I'm proud that you are one of the few. That's not an iPhone, is it? You're Android.
I got an iPhone, but I'm trying to transfer over from Android. I'm not all the way sold. The X might sell me the whole way,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to transfer over from Android because I've been Android my whole time I had
You don't
phones.
have to switch.
Country music. How many songs of country music and everything else? There's 150 songs of country music, and everything else is this.
You like country. So you got boots, the hat, you got that part of it too. You
I'm
just
not,
like to listen
I'm
to
not
it.
country like that. I just love listening to music, their music.
All right.
So, well, I think I don't know how I got into country music, but I don't see any slowing up.
All right. Well, before we wrap up, man, I just saw some big old markings on your arms, man. By the way, you still a big dude, man. I gotta go back to the gym some more.
I keep myself in okay.
Because we're on camera, I can do this right now. I can push him and everything. The only time I can push Ed. Any tattoos? What we got? You want to talk about the tattoos real quick? Tell me what we got.
We can definitely talk about tattoos. Every tattoo I got on my body means something.
We don't want to show all of them,
in
man.
some sort. So
We're just showing the ones that are exposed
since I
right
said
now.
stuff about my kids,
Okay.
I got both of them. I got Trey when he was about 2.5. He's here on my arm.
Okay.
And I'm a little bit darker than I was.
You got some.
I'm into Spartanburg. I'm into the hot season.
4 seasons.
Catch me in Christmas. I'll be a nice brown
Okay.
color. You can see my tattoos, but this is my son on this arm, and and it says like the things like father, like son, and then like strength and family inside here.
Right on the bicep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is my very first tattoo. I got it legally. My mom didn't
Okay.
know about it. She knew about it when I was 14. And I
Yeah,
love the
14.
saying. I would have had a different artist do it, but I got it when I was 14. And it says, loved by most, hated by some, respected by all. And that's something anybody can go by. You can have people that hate you,
Right.
have people that love you. But, if you're honest with everything, people are going to respect, if you're you at the end of the day.
Now,
You
you
have
know
to
that
respect
means that your son going to go and get a tattoo or something before he 18 without your permission. And then your mom going to be like, Ed, remember when you did it?
I don't want to think about that.
Okay,
I'm going to be with him. If he with me, and I'm going to have that open door policy, especially with my daughter, say, if you want to do something, let's talk it out first before
Right.
you go do it.
Let me take you to get that tattoo.
Exactly. Exactly.
We'll see. We'll check back with you.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap up because I want to keep you over time, man. So you can look into this camera that's hopefully still rolling. I think
Okay.
I hadn't heard it click. tell these people how to keep in touch with you on any of your social media.
Uh-oh.
And stuff.
I'm gonna get all the followers. Man.
Hey, we need to pay homage to Ed Dickson.
Okay.
Oregon.
Ducks. Go Ducks. My Ducks lost last week, so I'm. So if you guys want to follow me on any of my social media sites, it's all gonna be my babies and my family because I keep it straight about them and about the Panthers, Panther Nation.
I'm gonna sneak one on there with
you. You can follow me at on IG at @eddickson84 or on Twitter, same thing, @Dickson84.
That it?
That's about it. I ain't got everything else. I just try to keep it straight to Twitter and IG.
Well, everybody out there, appreciate you guys watching. Once again, we do these every single week. Ed was kind enough to come on this week. You guys like the channel, subscribe, leave your comments. I'd love to interact with you and continue to do these things. So thanks for watching. And Ed, appreciate you coming on, boss.
Thanks. I'll be back.
All right, that's it. We're